were between maybe 25 and 30, but then as we met these, we then got taken to meet older and older people.
What's the oldest man that you met?
One of them prosecuted was, I think he was 44 when I met him.
And these are all Muslim Pakistani men?
Yes, I think I was abused by between 50 and 100 men. Out of that, there was only 2 that weren't Pakistani.
50 to 100 men that's a terrible thing that's happened to you, Fiona. Are you happy to carry on talking about that?
Yep.
So over what period of time was that?
So from the care records say 14, but I'm pretty sure I know my timeline, and it was 13,
Yes.
13 to 18.
In your statement you say pretty much every single day for a 4 or 5 year period.
So my serious case review does document that I was missing on almost a daily basis. I'd say a good 5 times a week. I'd normally be there for a few days and then go back to the care home, because eventually when I was about 15, we got taken to a man's house who has been convicted. And at one point I was basically living in the house. He had a little small box room, and it was just had like a divan bed and a mattress and loads of storage boxes in there, and there were no bedding or out like that, but that became my bedroom. And I'd stay there for days on end, and then I'd go back to the care home for maybe like one day and then go back there for days.
So when you were there, it's a terrible question to ask a lady, but we are here for this. How many men would arrive? So you were there for 2 nights. How many men would arrive over a 2-day period or
So
3-day period?
They called it the party house, so there were constantly men coming, anywhere between 10 and 20 men at any one time in the house. Every now and again there'd be like just these 4 or 5 consistent ones. There were also some police officers that had conversations with these men when they were moaning about the police turning up at the house, and they said, if you get her to sign herself out of care, then we won't have to turn up again, you can do what you want with her then. And then that's when they started encouraging me to sign myself out of care so they could traffic me to Kashmir. They said they wanted to take me back to meet their families. So luckily I didn't have a passport, otherwise I might not be sat here right now.